Hello everyone, welcome back to Next Step Immigration. We trust you're doing great today. It should come as no surprise to those who have been through the Australian visa application procedure that there may be occasional lengthy wait times. The number of pending applications for Australian visas, among other reasons, is one of the main causes of the visa application backlog. The Australian government has acknowledged the backlog, but there isn't a simple solution. There are probably some queries you have regarding what is going on with your application, and what the next steps are if you have pending visa applications in the system. Answers to some of the most common questions asked by those applying for visas are given in this video. We'll also provide some tips to help you avoid Australian visa application delay. 3 causes of visa delay. To better understand the Australian visa process, let's explore some causes of Australian visa delay. 1. Large volume of visa applications. In addition to backlogs of visa applications, the Department of Home Affairs has apparently been overwhelmed with new applications. According to statistics, there have been much more applications for Australian visas than there were previously. According to the Australian government, by hiring more workers to handle applications, it hopes to shorten the time it takes to approve visa requests. Applications for temporary skilled, student, and visitor visas submitted by individuals outside of Australia are now being given priority. 2. Missing documentation. Your application will be delayed if the Department of Home Affairs issues a request for more information, when the documentation is not accessible or complete when the time comes to review it. If possible, submit a full application to prevent this wait, unless there are exceptional circumstances, including impending visa expiration. 3. Worries over non-genuine applicants. According to reports, the Department of Home Affairs is now closely examining applications for Australian visas. It stated that one of the most frequent causes of visa delays and cancellations is the submission of false or inaccurate information. For instance, there have been worries that fraudulent applicants are applying for student visas. Tips to avoid visa delay. It is hard to say when you will receive your Australian visa. However, the Department of Home Affairs website offers monthly updates on visa processing time. However, by following specific steps, you might be able to avoid common mistakes in your visa application, which would cause delay. 1. Update your documentation. It is inevitable that some of the documents presented to support the application may be outdated or expired given the amount of time that the application may be waiting in line. For instance, the proof of relationship submitted with a partner visa application, the schedule and plan of training for a training visa, or authentic proof for a sponsored employment visa. It is advisable to attach updated documents to your application so that, if assigned to a delegate, it may be evaluated promptly. By doing this, you may prevent the delegate from having to request this information, which will delay your application while you obtain these records. 2. Update your contact details. Updating your address and contact information if you are not receiving assistance from a migration specialist might make the difference between receiving a request or even a decision from the department. In its most basic form, this may imply giving your most recent passport to the Department of Home Affairs. Without it, your visa cannot be issued or connected if your passport is out of date. You can avoid facing negative action from the Department of Home Affairs by getting immigration counsel as soon as possible, and keeping the department informed. 3. Avoid unnecessary documents. People frequently submit an excessive number of documents that address the same criterion or are irrelevant. To make it simple for the delegate to study and evaluate, your supporting documentation should be arranged in an orderly manner with clear labels. Prioritize quality above quantity when selecting your documents, making sure they meet the requirements for the visa and are the strongest. Making it as simple as possible for the delegate to decide favorably should be your goal. Respond as soon as possible to any requests from the Department of Home Affairs for additional information or supporting documents related to your application. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching. Good luck.